Why, hello there, and once again welcome to one of the old segments of the Spring Gully 15-kilometre loop. So just finished off Mitchell's final, or Mitchell's track reverse, whichever way you've gone about it, whether it's the old loop or the new yellow arrows. And well, this is essentially one of my favourite little nuggets, because again we have Spring Gully terrain, loose on hard pack, rubble, exposed rock, trees, roots, sticks. You come up to this reserve, well, creek sort of bit there, as you ride along this ridge, and we're going to start heading down. This is fun. This is pretty much the third last descent you get during any of the Golden Triangle epic loops. So this little windy switchback descent, man, I remember year upon year I'd be doing this and I'd have a severe calf cramp, or my quad was aching and just felt like it was about to snap, and your corner, you're leaning, you're putting in little bursts of speed after you go through corners like that, and it just hurts. And I remember one year that there was a woman in the 100-kilometre division, and you know, she was on her finals, so she was barely 2 kilometres to go on a 100-kilometre journey, and she had a monster cramp going down there, and I really wasn't winning much that year, so I decided to stop and help her and help stretch her out and get her back on the bike safely. And I remember following her through this section, and then you transition uphill and she just took off. She just went. Shows how much of a professional athlete she was in comparison to me. So you would have seen a yellow arrow, but this is part of the old loop. This has been here for years. Nice rugged, rough little climb just before you cross back to the green loop, the Muldoon Reserve loop. So you wind up here, and again there's just odd rocks and roots to deflect your wheel when you're on your last nerves, your last reserves of energy. You've got that haze that hasn't quite clarified into finish line determination. Okay, second last descent of the 15-kilometre loop, and it has some tricks. So somebody's got a Strava shortcut there. I'm not about that. Little bit of a berm to hold you in, few odd rocks, down and around. Nice tree to kiss you if you get a bit too wide on the corner on the outside. This little flick here, this cheeky flick, so go wide on the tree roots and you get a really good feed into that corner. Love that. And then just a fairly normal flow down until you get to the crossroads to finish. So until next time, keep riding.